please sign these real quick for the detective.
I don't need to say.
Oh, all right, thank you. All right, Mr. Sullivan.
Yes, ma'am.
Stemming from events, well, we have two cases on the docket. One, stems from events on or about May 14th of 2026. And on that one, you've been charged with murder and assault first degree. And then stemming from events on or about May 27th, you've been charged with fleeing or evading police first degree, motor vehicle, reckless driving, fleeing or evading police third degree, and operating on a suspended or revoked operator's license.
Yes,
To
ma'am.
these charges will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We will be setting your bond for the first time today. Sir, do you plan to hire your own attorney, or do you need an attorney from the public defender's office?
I already hired my own attorney. He's supposed to be here today.
Who's your attorney?
Newman.
Alright, so. Well, again, let me make sure, so he hops on Zoom, so he's usually here if all's in court, so. And again, everyone on Zoom must be muted at all times, must remain muted at all times. Thank you so much. No, you don't have somebody coming into the waiting room, yeah. And again, we're on a case of Leangelo Sullivan, just making sure we don't have his attorney on the line. All right, so again, today, this. What's he not telling you? It's a conflict.
Oh, he's gonna represent the public.
All right, so at this time, there may be some conflict with that, and thank you, Madam Clerk, for doing that due diligence and that extra work for us. So we're gonna go ahead and ring you again. We do have an attorney from the public defender's office to advocate on your behalf this morning. And again,
You said it was a conflict, ma'am?
I don't know. I would tell you this between you and your co-defendant side, so whoever's signing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So just so you know, you may need to get some different representation for purposes of arraignment, though. And the attorney from the public defender office can still advocate on your behalf. So we're gonna go forth with the arraignment at this time. And again, since we'll be setting your bond for the first time in our argument from the prosecutor, here again, additional argument.
Based on the nature of the allegations, the county is asking for a written order directing Mr. Sullivan to have absolutely no firearms. We're asking for no contact with 1036 Magazine Street, no contact with the family of the deceased victim, no contact with the second victim and their residents and family, no contact with his co-defendant Joshua Langlois related to the murder case, and then we would also ask for no contact with Rasan Sykes, the co-defendant related to 26F4088, which is the fleeing allegation from yesterday. Given the facts and circumstances as alleged, the county has significant concerns for the safety of the community as well as related to flight risk, given the charges that stem from yesterday's encounter with law enforcement, allegations of fleeing a motor vehicle, and then allegations of fleeing. But the county's position is that the bond should be set at $1 million full cash plus HRP posted. We will go to courtroom 303 on June 4th as the next date to match the co-defendant, Mr. Langlois. 303 June 4th.
Okay, Commissioner Nelson.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, today,
I understand the troubling nature of the allegations here, and Mr. Sullivan believes that if you can lower the bond to 500,000, potentially 2%. I understand the troubling nature of the allegations, but all I have is pretrial scores available for you.
moderate 3, moderate 4, and again, nature of the offenses. So while I understand that, Mr. Sullivan would like a lower bond, again, this bond is about danger to the community, likelihood of reoffend, commensurate with the nature of the offenses. Here we have an allegation of murder and assault first, and then not only that, it's the fleeing and evading, the reckless driving when the officer trying to pull you over and put more people in danger, with that type of alleged reckless behavior, going through multiple red lights. So while I understand, I said at 500,000, for perhaps a code offender.
Yes.
Again, the added part of this is not only that, but your scores and your other history of the bonds only said 750,000 full cash, HIP is posted.
And then
We went to,
we're gonna do June 4th at 9 o'clock in 303, so we're
Just keep
doing
it.
7 days out to get keeping with the co-defendant.
Mm.
I guess, given the fact that Mr. Newman is a conflict, does he intend to retain other counsel?
Thank you. So, do you or your family and someone, gonna look into other means to hire you an attorney for this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so I'm gonna know that you plan to hire your own attorney and not appoint anybody from the public defender's office. If your financial situation changes as such that you find it financially difficult, then you can always ask the court at a later time to consider appointing an attorney from the public defender's office.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all for today.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, thank you.
Excuse me?
I'm
Hey.
sorry.
I don't know what just happened, but that
Judge.
needs to be addressed immediately. Who was that with?
Judge, that's gotta be Miss
Who is
Sykes.
that?
He was just told to have no contact.
Who is this right here? Who is this third young lady right here? Cause this is an issue. I don't know why you thought that you were special, that you could do something like that, but you cannot.
What do you do?
What's her
She's gotta
name?
be responsible.
You want her out?
She doesn't- No, she doesn't need to be out. That's
No.
not
Oh,
who
okay,
she
I
is.
thought you
I'm
said,
sorry.
go back.
Have a seat.
So Judge, I just.
How old are these people? Too old?
So
He's
Judge,
28.
he was just, one of the conditions that we just went over was he was supposed to have no contact with her. And he just went and kissed her as he left the courtroom.
I wanna confirm her name, please, which is one of the things I've been asking.
Can,
Come to the window, please. I still need to know.
no, I know, I'm just,
What is your name?
Ike.
I have a seat.
I mean, Judge, he's in direct contempt of the no contact order.
I
He just
understand.
kissed her, but we would ask you to make a.
Well, one, I think, again. I do find he's in direct contempt, violation of the no contact order. So are you wanting to go ahead and?
I mean, it's a direct, I guess I would just say,
can go ahead
it's a
and-
direct contempt, so we would ask you to address it as a direct contempt. And then the court would be free to sentence.
I know, now he's gone. So you're gonna. We need him back.
We need him back,
We need Mr. Sullivan back. Oh, is he?
That's not.
That's not him. Is that- that's not him. Sorry. Ridiculous. That's bold, right? Scary. Right, now, I want you acknowledge that you signed the no contact order, correct?
I didn't know if there was a no contact order. I didn't know.
It was,
So,
the,
you,
the order with, just for clarification, the order with
I thought it was for like,
oral condition on that. The no contact, the written no contact order related to the murder charge.
the murder charges, okay, so, but she said Sykes, you understood what that meant to be. If there was confusion, that's on your part, but that's unfortunate, because that's gonna be direct contempt. And so finding a violation and direct contempt, the boldness of it all, that's gonna get you 10 days to serve.
Okay. So
Tell me,
just,
you go ahead.
oh, sorry, just for the record, then, the charge, count 5 will be added to 26F4088. It's a direct contempt, related to kissing the co-defendant on the way out of the 008 courtroom after being told to have no contact with her. The court's ruling is to sentence him to 10 days to serve.
You need to understand the serious nature of everything that you're
I understand, ma'am.
That's all I'm gonna say, and if any action in violation will render additional consequences, so again, no third-party messages, don't send messages to her, don't talk about it on your telephone calls, those are recorded anyway, but I'm just letting you know, then ICE, you have so much already going on. You
Yes, ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, never do something like that. Alright, your excuse, thank you.